to the Unit 1 News Podcast. I'm your host, Jordan Elizabeth Heck, and today we're going to be talking all things Unit 1. Alright, now on to our first segment. On to you, Rosa. Alright, now on to some exclusive clips with our expert, Rosa, on healthcare.
Thanks, Jordan. You're welcome. Today we were in the Middle East to talk about over 200 surgical items that have been found in a home. The home belongs to a man named Abu Qasim al-Zahari, who is in the Islamic community says is ahead of his time. I reached out to Mr. Zahari but have not gotten a response yet.
In another part of the world, civilizations in southwest North America are building their homes and businesses into the side of stone. According to sources, the Mesa Verde and Chaco carved their homes into stone because of the very arid land. They thrived until the landscape dried of all water around 1300 and went extinct.
Thank you, Rosa, and after this break, we'll get into our top story.
Life is so hard as a wandering trader. If only I had a place to rest my feet.
Did somebody say a place to rest their feet? Are you a wandering trader like him, looking for a place to rest your weary feet? Well, I've got the city for you. Come on down to Baghdad.
There is so much to see and do in our beautiful city, like learn about Islam or take a dip in our beautiful Tigris River. But above all, you should check out the House of Wisdom. Here you can find the things that you're totes interested in, like language, law, and even everyone's favorite subject, algebra.
So come down to Baghdad, where our motto is, come see it before the Mongols destroy it all.
And welcome back from our commercial break. So now we're going to head to our top story with yours truly. Alright, on to you, Jordan. So, today, for our top story, we interviewed complete strangers about their knowledge of Unit 1 for AP World. And turns out, it's not a lot. Alright, on to the polls. And now on to polls. Okay, Christina, how do you feel about Confucianism?
It has something to do with Confucianism.
Okay, thank you, Christina. So, how do you feel about the Delhi Sultanate?
I don't feel nothing about it.
Thanks, Avery. So, Mr. Populous, how do you feel about the civil service exam?
I have absolutely no idea what that is.
Thank you, Mr. Populous. So, Mrs. Yost, how do you feel about Confucianism?
Confusing. That's confusing.
As you can see from the polls, not a lot of people know anything about Unit 1, so I'm here to talk about it. So, we're going to start with Confucianism because, obviously, it's hard to remember what it is, and we don't know a lot about it. Alright, so it's one of the great continuities of Chinese culture, and it's an ancient Chinese belief. Whether it's a philosophy or religion, though, is still being debated today, which for me, I think, is really crazy because, that was thousands of years ago. It focuses on personal ethics and morality, which helped form the foundation for much of Chinese culture. It was started by a man named Confucius, so Confucianism, Confucius, see where that comes from, who wanted to make education available for many, not just the elite classes, which is awesome. So us women here get to be educated. Then he said that people should practice 5 virtues: kindness, honesty, modesty, wisdom, and trustworthiness. And then Confucianism is built around relationships and obedience to your superiors, such as teachers or government leaders. The impact Confucianism had is it created strict governing relationships between ruler and subject, father and son, husband and wife, elderly and the young, and then a friend and a friend. That's Confucianism. And now, the Delhi Sultanate. It was a political state in India, which was established in 1206 by Turkish Muslims. The Delhi Sultanate represents an Islamic state where the Sultan was the leader who claimed to rule only the territory, not the Islamic faith, which is kind of like the separation between church and state that we have today. Its key role was the extension of Muslim rule across the subcontinent and the continent. Before the Delhi Sultanate started, Islamic rule was not established in most of India, but then after, Muslim sultanates covered the majority of India and helped to set up the Mughal Empire later. Dang, this test is hard, but not as hard as the civil service exam in Imperial China, which was given for the purpose of selecting candidates for jobs within the bureaucracy. It was an important vehicle of mobile mobility in China's society because even if someone from a lower class could theoretically get assigned a job that was meant for an elite educated class that if they did really well in the exam, and vice versa. So if you did terrible on the exam and you were an elite, maybe your job wouldn't align with your class.
And welcome back. So, thank you, Jordan, for that top story. Really interesting, if I do say myself, because I do. Next up, we're going to be talking with the business people of the world, Sam and Kiara. All right, on to you guys.
Oh my gosh, thank you for that, Jordan. But now on to economics and the beautiful country of China. I'm here in China today with, what's your name?
Champa Rice Farmer.
And behind us are the beautiful Champa rice fields. And now back to the interview. What has Champa rice done for farmers just like you?
It's provided plenty of food and is a good trading product for China's economy.
What is Champa rice?
It's rice that can be harvested multiple times during the year.
Is it good?
It's really good.
That's great. Okay guys, now on to the next segment of the Mali Empire. I'm here with who today?
Mansa Musa.
And I've been hearing that your civilization has been blowing up recently. What's going on?
We've divided all of our jobs into the different city-states. That way we can increase our productivity.
Do you think that you're the best civilization now?
Obviously.
The richest?
Obviously.
The prettiest?
Duh.
Now we're here in Imperial China. As you can see, very imperial. Yeah. I'm here with who?
I'm the money printer of China.
Tell me, what has been going on?
Well, we started running out of these here precious metals, and we came up with these beauties.
Oh, and what exactly are those?
Well, this is our the finest printed money in all of China. The finest printed money.
Well, you heard it from me. Back to you, Jordan.
Thank you, Kiara. Now, after this break, our amazing commercial break coming up, we'll be tuning off.
Are you tired of always having weapon malfunctions? Are you tired of always getting killed in battle because of your short-range weapon? Well, I have the invention for you. Let me introduce you to guns. This highly innovative brand new tech from Eurasia will help you, yes you, kill your enemies in battle quickly and efficiently. You can buy your brand new gun today for only 15 shillings. That's right, 15 shillings. Gunpowder sold separately.
And welcome back from the break. I hope you enjoyed that Unit 1 recap. Thanks for tuning in. That's a wrap.